Oh, well, hello. My apologies. Welcome to my bedroom. Please, come kneel by my side. There, see? That's where you belong. You thought I wasn't going to make it this far, did you? Episode 2. Well, hate is gonna hate. I'm afraid you were wrong. I'm afraid that you're stuck with me. I'm afraid that you are watching the very video you thought wouldn't happen. I'm afraid that nobody gonna hold me down. I'm afraid of spiders. I'm afraid that I might die while filming this video. I'm afraid I might be alone in this universe. I'm afraid. This week I picked up Rat Queen's Braga #1, Captain Marvel #11, and Star Wars #1. If you are a terrible human being and would like to skip ahead to a particular book, just click on the specific title now. Otherwise, you're my best friend. Rat Queen's Braga #1. With this issue, Rat Queen steps away from the main quest to do an origin story of Braga, the bloodthirsty barbarian lady orc. This, of course, is a purposeful sidestep due to the recent arrest of co-creator Rock Upchurch for beating up his ex-wife. Don't do that! Anyway, I don't usually like one-shot issues of fan-favorite characters, but this one is actually pretty good. In this issue, guest artist Tess Fowler fills in, and Curtis Wiebe continues to demonstrate his excellent writing skills. One thing I loved about Rat Queens from the beginning is its ability to utilize modern language and attitudes in a seemingly traditional universe. That is, the universe of high fantasy. Orcs and dwarves and elves have been around since before J.R.R. Tolkien, and yet this story feels more relatable. It reminds me of playing D&D on Thursday nights with friends, but somehow this series continues to hit nat 20s. I'm going to do some spoilers here, so if you just want to skip ahead to the part where I'm not spoiling, click here. Right here. Are they gone? Good. Let's talk about the good stuff. I love how Wiebe just seems to float through social issues. In this issue in particular, we find out that Braga actually starts out as Brug, the son of an orc chieftain. I don't want to spoil it too much so that you can read it yourself, but essentially the end result is Brug leaves his people because of differences between him and his father. However, that's where the backstory ends. In one of the final panels, Braga says, "And now I'm here," or something like that. So Wiebe is clearly leaving a lot of story untold and simultaneously saying it's not a big deal. She went through a gender change, but this is the story she wants to tell. I thought it was a wonderful success for a series that continues to push the envelope in subtle and very tasteful ways. So, should you buy it? The story is a bit predictable, but it avoids being cliche by throwing in some curveballs. I had too much fun reading it, so buy it and buy the previous issues. That is, if you can find them. Captain Marvel #11. I need to apologize to Captain Marvel because I haven't read the last few issues leading up to this. So, I'm sorry, Captain Marvel. Let's dive in. So, first off, since when does Captain Marvel have the ability to change her clothes using magic? I mean, I know that she can absorb magical energy and can manipulate stellar energies, but create new clothing seemingly out of nothing? Can someone shed some light on this? Anyhow, this issue was like cotton candy. It's sweet and exciting, but at the end you still feel empty inside. It didn't really move the story that much. There are some leaps in logic that I couldn't follow, and it seemed like the whole issue was just an excuse to be all like, "Christmas! Yeah!" I'm not going to be too harsh though. I am coming into this cold, so overall, the art is great, but the writing, it needs a little more direction. Should you buy it? Well, I wouldn't jump on here. I'll keep reading and I'll let you know when it gets good. Star Wars #1. Ah yes, the book we've all been waiting for, Star Wars Reborn, this time under Marvel. Unfortunately, I did not add this book to my pull, and all issues were gone by the time I got to my local comic book shop. But I purchased the digital copy, which isn't the same. What we have here is an homage to the original series that seems to pick up right after the first movie. No spoilers here, I'll just stick to my overall impressions. In general, I enjoyed reading it. It brought up all the old tropes from the original series, nothing new in this issue, and I don't expect that to change anytime soon. This series will not create new canon, I can guarantee that. So, should you buy it? If you're a die-hard Star Wars fan, then get it. This is great. I'm going to give it 2 more issues and then drop it if it doesn't get any better. Marvel is going to play it close to the chest until episode 7 comes out, so I'm not worried about missing out. But why are you asking me? I mean, make your own decisions for once. Jeez. Wow. I got carried away there. Well, it's past my bedtime. That's it from me. Come back next week if you want a little more bedroom action. Come rest by my feet. Maybe next week I can show you my shadow puppet skills. Good night.